Amables amigos, welcome back to another episode of the Club Lucha podcast. I am one of your hosts, Foos, alongside Flo,
Hello.
and returning, Super Liger.
Hey, the Preston Vance of the Club Lucha Pod is back.
Today's episode is packed with lots of things to talk about. Of course, we promised you a Lucha flashback this week. We didn't give you one last week. We're going to be talking about El Signo against Villano V. Then, of course, the main promised content of this podcast, Triplemania Tijuana. It just happened last weekend, and most likely you didn't watch it, but we did. And we'll tell you what you missed and what you didn't miss. And then, as usual, we're going to give you the weekend review for CMLL, talk a little bit about maybe what's coming up in the future for CMLL, and of course, Floke is going to give you that good AMLL.
Recommendations.
Yes. So we have a lot for you today. And also, we're going to be talking about a rumored WWE partnership with some Latin American countries that are closer than you think. Anyway, let's jump right in to our Lucha flashback. How about it? What are we talking about today, Floke?
We're talking about El Signo versus Villano Quinto for the UWA light heavyweight title, which happened in Arena Nesa on April 3rd, 1992.
April 3rd, 1992, 32 years ago. Time truly flies by. I don't think any of us were alive back then, but through the technology of video cameras, we're able to experience it now. Get the sights, the sounds, and all of that all at once. Soups, your initial reactions to this match. What were you thinking watching this thing?
So, I'm not very familiar with either of these guys besides names and just kind of like your brief little bios and stuff. But watching this match was an absolute treat. wasn't too long, and Villano Quinto just fucking tears the arm off of Signo like the whole match. If you're a fan of limb work, isolating a limb, this is the perfect match. Really good, just beat down and just a rally back from Signo.
That was awesome. It was really good stuff, honestly. It went like 20 minutes, right? 20-ish minutes?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
Maybe a little less. The whole video, I think, was around 20 minutes, but
Yeah, I think that one included the entrance.
yeah. And they had a pre-taped little intro, because I'm assuming this was either sold on tape or on TV. I'm assuming on TV, but they had a little pre-taped intro they were doing like a training montage. And one thing that jumped out to me like crazy was Villano Quinto. He was training with another Villano. It wasn't just him, and they were pushing some nasty weight. Like they were on that bench cooking crazy. And then we had that interview shot where the interviewer walks up to him while he's standing in front of the mirror doing curls. He was in good shape, man. He looked good.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, El Signo, he was talking about he was just training grappling, just twisting this other guy crazy. I didn't get a good look at the other guy's face, so I don't know who he was training with. I don't think it was Negro Navarro. No, I don't think it was him. I don't think the faces match. But if it was him, maybe I'm just not familiar with his face of that time. But something they were mentioning, or something that El Signo mentioned in that pre-taped interview, was that they were just coming back from a tour in Japan, where they were defending those World Trios titles against Los Brazos, another one of the great UWA teams. Floke, what were the high points of that match for you?
Dude, the first fall, the way that the first fall ended was awesome.
I agree. There
Right
was
at
a
the
lot
first
of
fall, a lot of like, it was like a lot of Yeah, sort of like chain wrestling. Like they were working on each other. Like Villano was like especially like Seuss mentioned, he was working on Signo's arm like crazy.
Yeah, he was tearing that thing off. He did like throughout the match to start the match, like he did like 3 running arm bars.
Dude, it was I was honestly trying to keep count, but I think I lost count by like the third one.
Yeah, it was easy to lose count. It was so many.
He was just spamming them, and it was working.
It's me and WWE 2K games.
Yeah.
Well, you get that championship opportunity, and you just go to what works. He was tearing that shit off. Like, and they look like it hurt too, because every time they would go, like every time he would drop him, it was like right on the, I don't know what you would call that, like the ball of the shoulder,
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
just straight
the
hitting him
rotator
bad.
cuff area.
Yeah, he was tearing his shit up crazy. But that to me is also what really stands out for this match is that he was just ripping his arm off. What did you like from El Signo? What did he show you in this match? Anyone can answer that. What did
Yeah,
you guys?
So just from like the bios and stuff, like he's a villainous dude, and so you're expecting not a lot of heart, but just him getting his arm ripped to shit for pretty much this whole match. Like I wasn't expecting to watch this match and like have a huge babyface reaction for El Signo, but I definitely did. And yeah, just seeing that dude fight through it, I felt something.
That second fall, where El Signo gets him with he got him with El Nudo, I think, where the Signo special. According to Lucha Wiki, he called it the Signo special. I'm not familiar enough with El Signo to have known that on my own, but that was awesome. He picked him up with that. And one thing that I really liked, I think it was the only tope of the match. El Signo hits it like right towards the end and just smokes Villano Quinto like ringside. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. I really liked how at one point how you were saying like, we were saying that Villano Quinto was spamming the move, how whenever he actually went for one of those, and Signo basically like just yanked his arm away, basically like, preventing him from actually dropping him again, and Villano Quinto just like drops for like a second because he actually failed to do the move.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that for the first fall, that goddamn Fujiwara looking armbar that Villano Quinto had Signo in was disgusting, and he had one during the third fall that looked even worse, and Signo didn't tap, and that was true babyface stuff. That was awesome.
That was some heart. That was good stuff. That was the finish. Last thing we, unless we have anything else we want to jump back to, but the finish. What did you guys think of that?
Yo, man, Signo got robbed. His shoulders were up. They weren't on the mat.
I really like the finish.
It was a good finish though. Yeah.
I thought it was really quick. I thought it like it felt very authentic. It felt very shoot almost.
Yeah. But I will be writing my letter to the Lucha Commission to have that overturned retroactively.
Take away that title reign from Villano Quinto.
Yeah.
Take that away.
I will be visiting the Villano snack store and filing complaint with him directly.
That's the wrong one.
He'll get you into one of those arm bars.
That's the wrong Villano. You got to go to his dentist office to get the right one.
He doesn't own the snack one too.
I don't know. That's Villano Cuarto.
Oh, that's his. My bad.
Yeah, Villano Cuarto owns the snack store, and then Villano Quinto's the dentist. Because I think Villano Cuarto gives out the candy, and then all the kids that get cavities.
Oh my god, they got a ring going.
Exactly.
That's real villainous stuff right there.
That's big. Isn't one of them also an acupuncturist?
Maybe.
I feel like I've seen a video where one of them was talking about holistic acupuncture.
It's possible.
Yeah. Which I don't know. I guess honestly, if what I'm saying is true, and I'm not just pulling this out of somewhere or like confusing it with somebody else, that's pretty crazy. That he was like, I'm a dentist, but I also have this other. Like he's committed to health for real.
Man, luchadors really have the coolest side gigs.
Yeah, they do.
You have Cholo. He's a landscaper.
Yeah. Oh my God. El Dandy, he also owns a holistic medicine shop.
Was it
yeah.
Damien 666 or Bestia that work in IT?
Yeah, one of them has their
Yes,
degree in like
yeah.
IT, swear. That's
I
That's
awesome.
think
so sick.
Hechicero has a degree in like something communications, but he has a degree in that. And I think like weekly for some of the CML shows that air on TV, he actually does commentary for it.
He's really well spoken. Like
Yeah. Hechicero does that. I think he revealed that during an interview with I think it was Shocker like a few years back.
he's really good. Also, I think
And there's
all of the Villanos had to get their because
yeah,
Villano Primero, the first one, he was a gym teacher. So I think he got his teaching degree.
yeah.
I don't know what Villano
And
Tercero did
their,
though.
their father was like pretty straight, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He told them they couldn't wrestle until they got the degree, and that's why Villano Quinto is actually older than Villano Cuarto, but Villano Cuarto got his degree before Villano Quinto, so that's why he got the name first.
Mm.
Oh.
You know, fun bit of trivia there, but yeah, I think he made all of them get their degrees, and then they could get his blessing to
Yeah, it's a rest.
get in the business. But
And even with the side gigs, you have like wrestlers right now. I think it was revealed Grisus. He quit being an engineer to become a full-time wrestler.
that's crazy. Holy moly. I think isn't Dragon Rojo Jr. like a fitness
Yeah, he's like a
Yeah,
personal trainer. Yeah.
yeah.
yeah. He does like a lot of fitness stuff. He posts about it on Instagram a lot.
I mean he's shredded though, honestly, so I can see why. I wonder what Barbaro Cavernario does on the side.
Not just caveman. He lives the gimmick.
He lives in a cave.
He's a
Method
caveman.
actor.
He is a cave. He is a caveman.
He just picks up a really big rock and sets it down somewhere else every day.
Yeah.
And as we've said, Gran Guerrero's probably like a deacon at some church. Just
Oh my god, dude, the Church of Pain. That's crazy.
imagine your local church's deacon being Gran Guerrero.
Ultimo Guerrero had
Doesn't-
that burger shop.
yeah, we saw that. We were watching the video.
That's crazy. That's awesome. I mean, there was there was a luchadora who was a cop. I don't remember her
Yeah.
name though. But I remember
Yeah.
she was in that picture book or the photo book, not picture book. She was in that photo book by Lourdes Grobet. It shows she was a cop. Good stuff. But yeah, back to the match. Highly recommend.
Yeah, great match.
Big thumbs
They're
up.
really, really good.
Go
Yeah,
and
really
watch that
good.
one. Anyway, I think this is a place to segue
Into
from a really really good match to perhaps a set
to
of not so good matches.
Uh-huh.
multiple, more than
Let's talk Triplemania Tijuana. All right, overall impressions. Before we get into the nitty gritty, I guess first impressions, overall impressions. What did you guys think?
uh slight improvement, still absolutely abysmal.
Yeah, to build off what Floke said, the bar was on the floor after Triple Mania Monterey. They cleared the bar on the floor, but they were dragging their feet for sure.
I agree. It was better. It was better than Monterrey, but was it that much? Was it that much better? Honestly, I can't in good conscience say it was a good show, but it wasn't the worst show of the year. So we're making some improvements there. Starting things off here in Triplemania Tijuana, we don't have to go match by match. We don't have to talk through what happened in each match because, quite honestly, um, it's a lot of it's just not worth talking about.
Mm-mm.
It's just
Yeah.
not worth spending the time talking about it.
Yeah. Like whenever here even with like the first match, which we didn't get to see all of it. We only got to see a few minutes of it. Well, what we heard from the stuff that we didn't watch it was that it was like you know, all we heard, I think it was Kosan that said it was like, it was like a slightly professional match. Like that's all he said. Like
Yeah,
that's it.
it certainly existed.
I like most of the people on Team Triple there. Fabio Pache, Mr. Iguana, Niño Hamburguesa, Pimpinella, and Microman. Individually, I like all of them, but maybe in this match, from what we saw, because we're gonna be completely honest here, like Flo said, we didn't catch all of this one. I don't know what else to say about that.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah. We could move
Then
on from that one though. We had
yeah.
where things really started popping off for us. The second match, six woman tag, team
popping
TNA.
off. Oh, that's a crazy way to describe it. Popping off is like not the right word to use at all.
Popping off in the sense that
Derogatory.
it was the first full match we watched.
Oh yeah, okay, all right.
The first full match that we were able to catch up the show.
Yes. Havoc, Rosemary, and Tasha Steeles defeated Las Toxicas, Flamer, La Hiedra, and Maravilla. Again, this one is just one where
Boring. It was boring. That's all it was.
yeah, it happened. I don't remember anything about it. I didn't even think Las Toxicas were going to lose.
The only part I remember is right before the finish. I don't know which two members of Las Toxicas it was, but they were meant to do a spot where one misses a rolling senton off the apron and hits the other member, and they go through a table, but they weren't lined up properly. So one of the members has to adjust their flight, and it looks like they deliberately hit them when I think it was supposed to be an accident.
Yeah.
So that really sets the tone.
Yeah, and it was whatever.
The finish was Tasha Steele's. She hit a splash from the top, and then there was a pin, right?
Yeah. So there was only one member of Las Toxicas left, and the three members of, I don't know, are they Team TNA? Is that what they were going by?
I guess so. I guess they're Team TNA in this.
Yeah, so then they kind of just packed the remaining member, and then I think, Tasha Steeles got the victory with a frog splash.
Something like that. I
think so.
Not the most memorable match, for sure. That's all I got to say on that one, too.
I even said, I was texting people before this, and I was like, all I'm praying is for Rosemary's safety in this match. Because we know what happened last time.
That's crazy. After this one, we actually did get a better match. One of the two better matches of the night.
Yeah, we got a fairly, I would say, decent match.
A coherent match.
Entertaining, at least.
Yeah, slightly. It was mostly a spot fest, but fun one.
Yeah. We had a three-way 3-person tag. So a 3-way 9-man tag. Team The Crash, Deluxe, Destiny, and Noisy Boy facing off against Team AAA, Commander, Laredo Kid, and Octagon Jr., and Team
the rest of the world.
Yeah, Team To Be Determined.
Yeah.
Sima,
yeah,
Dinamico, and Willie Mack. Early on in this match, we had a question answered. Would Nick Wayne show up? Nick Wayne did not show up. Yeah, I think, did they ever even change the poster for Nick Wayne? Not being there?
I'm not sure.
That's one thing I remember reading about in.
I don't think they readjusted it.
Yeah.
I don't think they readjusted the poster to announce that Dinamico is replacing Nick Wayne.
Did Sima do anything?
He had a Meteora at some point.
Yeah,
that's all I remember.
I remember that mean tope that happened.
I was gonna say I don't remember him doing much in it.
Yeah, Sima didn't do much. There was who did the tope like that really like good tope into the fucking crowd.
Oh, Destiny. He was really like the MVP
Yeah,
of this match. Yeah.
Destiny was basically just trying to show out. That's
Yeah,
basically
he
what
did
Destiny was
that
trying to
tope,
do.
and then he hit the Cristiano Ronaldo
Yes.
celebration in the ring.
Golly, that was the peak of that
Yeah.
match, I think, for me.
Yeah, that's what Destiny was doing, and then Willie Mack was interacting with the crowd. Well, which one? They started playing a song for him, was it before the match started? Did they start playing?
Yes, yeah,
For Willie Mack?
before
Yeah,
the bell rang.
yeah. Willie Mack started dancing.
That was pretty beast. That Ronaldo, the Ronaldo shit was awesome, dude. Like, I don't even like Ronaldo, but if you did that in the middle of a wrestling match,
That's more wrestlers need to do that.
that's crazy. God Almighty. Laredo Kid got crushed on that tope to the barricade.
Poor Nadeloki. That's all I have to say.
He deserves
He did.
better.
He didn't play like that big of a role in this match. I mean, he was getting some. He had some nice kickouts. He was like saving his team pretty well. But besides that, I just can't. I just feel bad. I just feel bad for that. Loki, having to lose this championship to AJ Francis,
Oh man.
and then being put in this. I mean, it was one of the better matches, but I just wish that Loki could be treated, right.
Yeah, that team Triple A, they're the best three. I mean, they're the best team, I think. Just of in ring, what they could do. I think they were the best, but they were not the winners on this night.
Yep.
After that, we had another three-way match, which this is one of the ones that I feel like we were actively saying, "Why is this a three-way match? Isn't the story between two guys?"
Oh yeah.
Mecha Wolf, who came out with Violent J, defeating Bestia 666 and Rey Horus. The question on everybody's mind, I'm sure what Floke was about to ask me as well, dude. Why was Rey Horus there? The answer to that question is who the fuck
I don't
knows?
think we'll ever know. Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe they just both really hate Rey Horus. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't, because a good point that has been made since Triplemania Monterrey. We're not the first ones to make it, and we're not the last ones to make it. What the fuck was the story between Mecha Wolf and Bestia 666 even breaking
I
up?
think I have no clue, but I think it was mainly I think it was mainly a part of the crash, and like we all know, it's basically impossible to watch the crash.
Yeah, the thing that like they when he came back because before the crash and AAA started working together again, SSA says left AAA and he was just like, I'm not working there anymore. I'm gonna work at the crash. And then they start working together again, but like on screen, Mecha Wolf and Bestia 666 were a tag team in AAA. It never got addressed that they split up, but then when they
Yep.
show back up together, it's like now we're enemies.
Hey man, maybe they talked about it on like one of the podcasts, like Conan's podcast or Laughing Lovers podcast. We never know.
You have to, in order to piece these stories together, you have to not watch the TV.
Yeah, you basically, if you want to catch all the stories or actually, understand it, you probably have to listen to Conan's podcast.
No, or I don't know. Even the pre show, which let me rag on this for a second. The pre-show started. I remember as soon as it started, I fired up that pre-show that pre-show stream because I was like, let's see what's popping. Let's see what's popping on Triplemania Tijuana. Like the first 20 minutes was just an empty ring and like music playing. And then the announcer came out and he was like, welcome, all the formalities. And then they did like a Damian 666 tribute kind of what do you call it? Like a recognition, kind of like an award.
Yeah, something like that.
And they ran like a little video package for him in Halloween. Halloween didn't come out. But then Damian came out and Damian was talking with he was in the ring with Was he in the ring with the Crash guys?
I don't even remember. I wasn't. I stopped watching the pre-show before that.
He was in the ring with the Crash guys and his son, and they were like talking, and like he was like saying he was proud. That part was like it was good, fitting. Damian is like a beast. This is a pro. I'm pro Damian 666. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone who's anti Damian 666, but then
Oh.
Conan came out.
Oh yeah, that happened.
Yeah, Conan came out, and I didn't really get the point of. I don't even remember what he said. It was just like Conan came out for some heat, I guess.
Imagine if we started talking about his podcast.
And that was the pre-show. Really, I don't think anything else happened after that. But the whole point I'm making is like the pre-show was linked to this match, but it really wasn't that much going on there, like at all. It wasn't enough to build the match up as like anything other than just like a three-way match, like
Oh yeah, and then Mecha Wolf came out with Violent J.
Of course, all the stars are here.
But yeah, surprised he wasn't in the match with the team Rest of the World alongside Willie Mack and SEMA.
Yeah, probably would have got a bigger pop. But yeah, I don't know.
But
I don't know
yeah.
the point I was trying to make. The point I was trying to make is there was not really a point for most of this. The match was fine. It wasn't.
The match was
like,
whatever.
Great,
It was nothing special. There was like a few decent moments, I guess, but there's nothing that made this match stand out.
Yeah, you knew the match was going to be either Mecha Wolf or Bestia pinning Rey Horus. That's like it was a race to pin him. That's pretty much it.
But yeah, or pinning each other. But Rey Horus basically had no. As far as we know, he basically had no reason to be there.
Yeah, I think maybe this match, at most optimistic, and this is me being extremely, extremely optimistic. This match will pay off at the next Triplemania.
It won't.
Just
right.
like Tejano's comeback last year.
Oh yeah,
You're
Tejano.
goddamn right.
we were talking about this yesterday. We were talking about Tejano Jr. Or no, we were talking about this on Tuesday. We were talking about Tejano Jr. returning and then injuring Pagano, and then seemingly he participated in Rey de Reyes, got injured, and then just disappeared. Or at least as far as I know, he disappeared after that. And now he's wrestling in Big Lucha. So
literally return, destroy Pagano, throw him off a forklift, kind of miss the table, leave.
get injured, leave.
Because he started that faction back with Taurus, but then Taurus left.
Yeah. and then we had Dick Angelo 3G come in and take over the Taurus character, but then I think by the time that happened, Tejano was gone already.
Yeah. It's crazy. Maybe it's like extremely, extremely long term storytelling, and maybe the next Triplemania Tejano's gonna come back.
And
He'll come back and he'll throw Pagano off another forklift.
Our pea brains can't comprehend Conan's booking long term.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Master long-term storytelling, Conan.
It's whatever.
But yeah, that match is whatever. The next match, I don't even want to talk about it, but
yeah, the next match was ass for two reasons. Real ones, no.
Go ahead.
The next match was La Secta de Mesías, which had Mesías, Escoria, and Espíritu versus La Secta Cibernética, Cibernético Cuervo, and Oz. I mean, I think the match had a table spot, from what I remember. That's about all I remember. Besides that, all I remember is like the match being mostly just horrible or just being boring.
Yeah.
I think I went. Was this the one where I went to go get a snack?
Yes. This is the
you were smart for that one. Yeah.
I was like watching it. I was like, yeah.
Like the final 3 minutes of the match.
I just couldn't. They just weren't. Look, if this was 2007, I bet this would have been awesome, man.
Oh yeah, that would have ripped.
But unfortunately, my childhood heroes don't got it in them no more. They don't got that juice no more.
That's how it goes. But yeah, horrible match. Don't recommend.
I wouldn't watch
Yeah.
that one either. Yeah.
Nah.
The next match was actually good though, like an actual good match. Like a decent match on like a modern day Triplemania is kind of crazy, but it was a good match. It was Legado Wagner. It was Dr. Wagner Jr., Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr., and Galeno del Mal versus Dinastía Casas slash Alvarado, which had Brazo de Oro Jr., Psycho Clown, and Negro Casas. Thoughts?
Big thumbs up on this one.
Yeah. If you're gonna watch any match from this show, this is the one to watch. 1,000%.
Mhm.
Easily. I think just and the thing was, this wasn't like a exceptional match like in the broader landscape of things.
Yeah.
But for this show, it was like, I don't know, it was just like watching a completely different show within a show.
This was
Yeah.
like finding an oasis in the desert. Like this is all you have.
2/3, I would say 2/3 of the participants in this match were really solid, and then the other third got covered by the first
Exactly.
2/3. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guys that are well over 50.
Yeah. Which is what kind of what you have to do. You know?
Yeah.
We can't.
It's
Go ahead. Sorry.
it's a perfect contrast with this match and the last match, where the last match had nobody to help insulate the older guys because they were all older dudes. Like the youngest person in the last match was 43, whereas the youngest person in this match was 22. So you have these young guys that can help, like as we were saying, cover for Wagner and Negro Casas. But yeah, I don't know why why AAA continues to kind of book matches on this like nostalgia tour where they can't have young people cover for older dudes and B get over themselves. Like I feel like it should be a passing of the torch moment, not a walk down memory lane.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. That's a really good way to put it. Especially because. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Floyd.
No. You go. You go ahead.
I was just gonna say, because Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. and Galeno del Mal, absolute beasts. These are the two. These are two guys you need to build a main event around. You know?
Yeah.
Like this if they were going, if this wasn't Vampiro's retirement tour, this match should have main evented because this was the best match.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then Psycho Clown, obviously, already near the top. He's
Beast.
already pretty built up. Brazo de Oro Jr., he looked good.
Yeah. This is his first Triplemania. AAA barely remembers of his existence, but he did really well for his first Triplemania. Who knew?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember Negro Casas doing much, but that's okay because everybody else kind of covered it. He was there.
Yeah.
He got a good reaction from the crowd. I like seeing Negro Casas places. I'm gonna go see him next month. I'm very excited for that, by the way, just to see him specifically.
Yeah, he's gonna go see him alongside Alberto el Patron.
No, all right. All right. You brought up my spot here, brother. Just to be clear, he is booked on the same show, but I will not be watching.
He cooked you crazy.
Look at this venue. The last time I went, Blue Demon Jr. It was Blue Demon Jr., Tinieblas Jr., Daga, and one other person. I forgot who's the fourth participant in that match as the main event. But in the venue during the show, they had like this one taco vendor, and then they had like all of these other like little food vendors. There was like a popcorn stand. It was awesome. So like during I don't remember who was there that I didn't want to see during that match. I walked out and I went and got some tacos, and I interviewed some guys, but but the mic quality was really bad, so I never got to post that anywhere. But I'll do that again if Alberto Patron is there.
He's gonna go get some tacos. So Alberto Padron is wrestling. It's like, all right, I'm out.
I'm gonna get that Negro Casas interview, bro. I'm gonna do
I'm a
everything I
step
can.
back.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, you want to come on my podcast?
That'd be awesome. Anyway, yeah, this match was good.
Yeah. A quick shout out to the Psycho Clown Tope.
Oh yeah, they went
That-
fucking into the crowd.
Yeah. And the barricade wasn't exactly super close either.
He was like, Psycho Clown was like, I don't care. I'm going into the
I'm
crowd.
going. Yeah.
I'm going.
It was so good because like he hit the floor with his feet, but he kind of just like kept running until he was over the barricade. That was good stuff. It was good stuff. I hope that the next Triplemania has Wagner Jr. and Galeno del Mal again. In some
Yes.
capacity.
Absolutely.
But that's all I have to say on that one.
The sequences they had between Brazo de Oro and Junior and Galeno del Mal were probably my favorite part of this match. I really enjoyed those.
Good stuff. They can build. I mean, they can build a story's built into this one. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Psycho Clown, he took your dad's mask. Your legendary
Yeah.
dad's mask.
Which one of the kids are gonna step up?
Exactly. Who's gonna take Psycho Clown's mask?
Hijo del Silver King.
How old is Galeno del Mal? He's not that old, is he?
22.
22, 23, something like that.
Makes me sick to my stomach that
Brother.
he's that young and this good, man.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me? AAA has their star right there. They have a literal Dr. Wagner Jr. regen who is slightly bigger.
But
Yeah,
we
and
wanna
moves
have our
crazy.
Title. We want to have our title and Nick Nemeth or Alberto Patron.
Bro, are you kidding me?
Like, if we're rating like the whole world of wrestling, like under 25 wrestlers right now, like
Sonic
if
is number
Galeno del
one.
Mal's not in like your top 5, god damn.
The potential on this guy, man. Even more so than just like what he can do now. What he can do like 5 years from now.
Yeah.
Dog. They need to leave AAA badly.
It's looking like it. Like these dudes could save AAA, and like you said, Nick Nemeth, Alberto, that's a main event.
Brother, oh my God, I'm just thinking about it. I'm thinking about it even more right now, and I'm just like, you remember we talked about heavyweights?
Yes.
In Lucha.
Yes.
This is the guy. This is him. He's the heavyweight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like it usually takes a while to develop a good heavyweight, like, and this guy's 22 and he's like not quite the finished product, but his current product is better than goddamn 90% of people's finished products.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Just thinking about it now, I'm like, you guys have been gifted a golden goose.
And y'all
and we have Nick
Vampiro, Nick Nemeth, Alberto.
I don't know, man. Let's I don't know, man.
But they're booked in. Galeno is debuting in Noah soon, so
yeah, good. Like honestly, I hope Noah develops him like they develop.
Please,
Wagner Jr.
Yeah. Honestly, if Noah's smart, sign Galeno just like y'all did, just like you guys did for Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. Sign that man to like a 8-month contract, something like that. Just sign him,
bro. Oh my God. I wonder if anyone like any of the major companies have an eye on him. Yeah.
I don't see like how they wouldn't already, but I mean, like before this Noah booking that's coming up next month, what's the biggest company in Japan he's worked with? Like Glee?
AJPW.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he was in their round robin tag tournament.
Yeah.
And then in the U.S., he's done GCW.
Yeah, GCW.
Yeah.
Has he done for West Coast? He's done West Coast Pro Wrestling, no? Or was that Pro Wrestling
Yes.
Prestige?
It was one of the two.
Okay.
Which
They're
one's the
kind of
one?
interchangeable to me.
Which one's the one that the acronym is HOG?
House
House of Glory.
House of
House of
Glory.
Glory?
I think he did House of Glory, didn't he? Or am I
I
tripping?
think.
Probably.
All right, we can talk about this. I mean, there's not much to say about it. It was not good.
The main event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The main boring.
Parker Boudreaux, QT Marshall, Sam Adonis, and Satnam Singh with Jeff Jarrett defeated the Psycho Circus, Dave the Clown, Murder Clown, Alberto el Patron, and Vampiro. I can't tell you anything that really happened in this match. I'm gonna be honest.
No, this shit sucked.
The only thing I can tell you is that Fabio Apache and Latin Lover got involved.
Yeah, that was the best part.
Yeah, honestly.
When I saw
Like,
Fabio
I'm sure,
Apache,
but-
I was like, "Oh shit, Fabio Apache!"
Yeah. She got involved, and then Latin Lover's music hits. Before he goes down all the way to the ring, he starts slowly, like, he unbuttons his shirt, he takes off, I think he had like a watch on or something like that. He takes everything. He basically, like, yeah, he just takes that off, and then he's like, all right, now I'm ready to whoop some ass. And he just throws like the most basic punches.
Here's a good
Yeah.
question. Here's a good question I have just regarding this entire retro idea. You have arguably the I don't know if I would no, I'm going to say it like this. One of the most important women's wrestlers in your company's history who's been with you guys. I mean, who was with you guys for a long, long time. Insanely good. Has, daughter of El Apache who, trained tons of good people and himself was really good. And all you have for her in your in one of your most important shows of the year is you put her on the very first match and then you have her run interference in the main event.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, man?
Mm-hmm.
Are they gonna run Fabio Apache versus Jeff Jarrett at
I was just gonna say, like, that's the only outcome I think of.
Yeah, it wouldn't be out of Triple A's booking to do that.
I wouldn't be mad about it, but I don't know. I feel like there's missed opportunities with the last one and this one. You could have gotten her. I don't know. I mean, she was involved in the last two main events, but I feel like you could have built even more, or even given her a more important match where maybe Jeff Jarrett like cost her or something. Because I don't know why she showed up in the last one. I don't know why she showed up in Monterrey to beat up on Jeff Jarrett, other than defend Maricela, maybe.
Oh yes.
It makes sense she showed up in this one because, I mean, the last one, but I don't know. That rubs me the wrong way. I like Fabio Pacha a lot. I don't know. I just feel like maybe she had even a more important role. Yeah, might not make sense to some, but anyway.
Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, this match is just bad.
Yeah.
There's nothing. I mean, there's nothing really.
I don't even remember who got pinned. I think it was Alberto that got pinned. I might be wrong on that.
Might have been Vampiro.
I thought it was
Vampiro. Oh no, yeah, it
Vampiro.
was Vampiro. Yeah, it was Vampiro.
Satnam Singh pinned Vampiro, I'm pretty sure.
yeah. Satnam Singh pinned Vampiro.
Golly. This is a really good segue though. If we have anything else to say about this one?
No, I guess
No.
I guess we can do our closing thoughts on this pay-per-view.
Yeah, my closing thoughts are: there's one match you don't need to watch it. But there's one match that was good enough to watch, and then there's another match that had some pretty awesome spots, and then everything else you don't even need to watch highlights for, man, because nothing important really happened.
Yeah, same side. I think same. Watch the Dinastia Wagner versus Dinastia Alvarado / Casas match, and you're basically set. If you want to watch a match from this show, just watch that one. Everything else, for the most part, just boring. Don't watch it. If you want to watch the Copa Bardal match, it's there, but you don't need to watch it.
Yeah.
I don't recommend the pay-per-view. I don't recommend buying it. and honestly, it's probably not even worth pirating it. So
It's gonna be for free on YouTube. I think literally most of it already is, isn't it?
I don't know. I haven't checked.
Yeah, I pretty much echo your guys' sentiments. If you've never seen the Wagner Sons wrestle before and don't want to seek out their individual stuff, you just want a quick hit, then definitely check out that match. Besides that, yeah, like Foos and Floke said, you're not missing anything. Actually, this is probably like a detriment to your mental health if you do watch most of the show.
Dire times. But this is a perfect segue for something that I've been wanting to talk about. And I have a bit of a spiel to give.
Oh my.
Oh, you want to talk about the announcement they just made on Ring of Honor?
Not yet. But I did see that. And I do want to talk about that because that's awesome. Something a little more depressing than that. Lucha Libre Online has reported that the WWE is looking for promotional partners in Mexico and Puerto Rico. This comes on the heels of the WWE starting to work with both Noah and Marigold in Japan. And obviously, I think we can all see the writing on the walls. They're taking a few pages out of AEW's book, trying to branch out into the larger wrestling ecosystem. And if this report is true, it's almost unbelievably obvious which company in Mexico they're going to be working with. There's two.
IWRG.
There's two big ones. CMLL is already working with AEW, so it has to be AAA, right?
You'd think so, yep.
So, thoughts on this? What do you think of the WWE partnering with current 2024 AAA? Who's winning here?
IWRG is winning here.
Honestly, that's probably the answer. Out of the two, though, it's WWE winning for sure. Like if you look at what they're doing in Japan with Io Shirai having a match in Marigold and then AJ Styles and Noah, those align with their dates that they're running in Japan. So it's literally just free advertising for their tours. So I'm assuming they'll do more or less the same thing with AAA, like trying to sell a big house. Maybe you have Rey Mysterio against, I don't know,
Vampiro.
Vampiro.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Like you do something like that. Maybe you do a few other things, but it's not. You're not going to see Psycho Clown in the warehouse anytime soon. At least I hope not.
Yeah, you're not seeing Psycho Clown coming in number 30 at the Royal Rumble.
That'd be crazy. You hear just the the clown music.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, we're not seeing that anytime soon. You're especially not seeing Vikingo in a WWE anytime soon. Because let's be honest, whenever his contract runs out, unless he still plans on staying in like Mexico, he's probably wants to AEW.
He's got to go somewhere else, man.
Yeah.
AAA is in not a great place right now. Just based on if you watch their shows, you'll know that.
Yeah, they're just exactly how we were talking negatively about it.
And the thing is, it's not like we're just inherently biased against AAA, because when they put on good matches, when they put on like good stuff, they're good. You know, like they have good, talented guys. We just did
final match.
Yeah. But the thing is, that just doesn't happen enough in a year. Like what? I can think of two good matches AAA has had this year.
Rey de Reyes final. The match that we were talking about, the Wagner versus Dinastía Casas / Alvarado, and then the only other one I can think of is Nueva Generación Dinamita versus Psycho Clown Negro Casas. Those are the only three I can think of. But hey, that's way more than I can. That's way more than I can say for IWRG. So
I think one maybe the AAA talent, it could be beneficial to them.
Maybe.
I think,
maybe.
but just for AAA as a whole, like now that I'm thinking about it too, it's like if WWE like they make this partnership, what leverage does AAA have?
Nothing. You're pretty much just like subservient to what
Conan is a
WWE
boot
wants.
kisser, man. Conan is a literal boot kisser. He would, as soon if Triple H messages him, he's gonna pick up instantly. And Triple A has no leverage, and we're gonna see something like, I don't know, The Miz versus Octagon Jr., something like that on
Yeah.
Triplemania Ciudad de Mexico.
Like you see kind of how it already is with like CMLL and AEW, where like CMLL guys will get wins here and there, but they're not getting like marquee victories.
Mm-hmm.
And those two companies are on more level footing than fucking AAA and WWE are.
You make an excellent point that I was also about to say almost the exact same thing as you, because CMLL guys are coming to AEW and they will lose. Yes, I'll give that. But then the major guys, like the main eventers, are not getting really pinned by
Right.
anyone who's not a main eventer. And even
And sorry, go ahead, Foos.
no, I was just gonna say, even when guys like, I think the most significant two guys who have gotten pinned by someone in AEW,
Titan.
Titan and Atlantis Jr. They
Mhm.
both took the pin from Chris Jericho.
They didn't take the Atlantis Jr. Atlantis had to throw in the
Oh, he threw
towel.
in the towel.
Yeah.
Titan got tapped out, and then I think the only other one was Hechicero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you look at where they are in the card, it makes sense for Jericho because CML, I feel like, and the workers in CML, they hold Jericho in high regard because he did used to work there, and they view him as a legend.
Yeah, but
Right.
he should honestly be in prison if we're being honest.
But like, it's not like we're seeing, we don't have Máscara Dorada coming in to do the job to Daddy Magic,
Yeah.
There's reasons he can't. Well, there's reasons he can't even go
Yeah.
over in the first place.
Yeah. And at least it's kind of a two-way street. Like you had the Blackpool Combat Club face off against Team CMLL, and then they lost. I guess it was Matt Seidel that took the loss, but AEW still took the loss there. So at least there's a little bit of a precedent there. Whereas I feel like WWE guys will be made to look better in AAA and at home in WWE promotions.
Who did they send over? WWE sent over an NXT person to TNA, and it was somebody who's I don't think I recognize them very much. I don't know. I don't think they're very high up on the NXT
It's NXT.
totem
It's
pole.
NXT. Yeah,
It's developmental.
Yeah. Who was it, like Tatum something?
Tatum something. I don't want to be like who, but like
Colin Scrankley.
Paxley or something like that. Yeah,
something like that. But
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just get a bad feeling about it. Like, it's just one of those things that's like,
It's like, I don't want to be super cynical WWE hater, but this is kind of like clear as day WWE trying to get a foothold in these territories where they've had trouble before.
Yeah.
And like you latch on to established brands, and then I don't know.
If something happens,
Something happens.
if something happens, this is gonna be my prediction. I feel like this is just a very safe prediction. If something is going to happen between WWE and AAA, it's gonna happen in the next month because that Super Show, that WWE Super Show, is July 23rd, I think.
Yeah, I think you're probably right then.
So if something happens.
So this just popped into my brain. So when Vikingo was when he was healthy and he was champion, he never took pins on AEW TV, I think, outside of the Omega match. I cannot imagine AAA trying to have that leverage with WWE. I mean, their champion's Nick Nemeth right now, but if it was somebody else that was homegrown, I can't imagine them having that leverage.
Yeah, they're not.
They're gonna eat the pin to Tony D'Angelo in NXT. You're gonna like it, bud.
Yeah, we're gonna get Vampiro. Maybe we'll have Vampiro go over like Dragon Lee in
Well, actually,
WWE.
might be
Dude,
might be
Vampiro
worth it
is
in that
speed
case.
champion. Imagine Vampiro as the speed champion. Can you imagine that?
In my head,
Three
though, I I don't want to imagine that.
Vampiro as speed champion, Vampiro as speed champion, or Vampiro in the 2024 WWE.
I think either.
I think if WWE sends anyone over to Triplemania, it's gonna be guys who've already worked Triplemania,
Like
like
didn't Cody Rhodes work?
they're not sending Cody Rhodes.
No, they'll send Ray,
They'll send
or
Ray,
Oh
like
yeah, yeah.
Santos,
Maybe Dom.
they might send Dom. Yeah,
or
Maybe they'll
Humberto.
send.
Andrade.
Imagine the speed. He defends the speed champion in Triplemania.
Oh my god, against Vampiro.
Oh
Oh,
my
we're
No.
cooking. We're
3 minutes.
cooking with gas.
Oh,
Yeah.
dog, Andrade's gonna go back to the locker room. He's gonna punch first person he sees.
Hopefully it's Sammy Guevara.
Why would Sammy Guevara be back there?
I'm just hoping for the best.
He takes a AAA booking.
Yeah.
Tony lets him.
Sammy Guevara. Yeah, Sammy Guevara just really wants to go back to AAA, and he's like,
When
you know what?
sorry to derail a little bit. When is Triple Mania Mexico City?
I don't know.
I don't even know.
Because if I imagine if WWE announces something with AAA, I imagine AEW will just put like the kibosh on working with AAA. And so like what do they do with the Jeff Jarrett angle?
August 17. August 17.
Okay, so that's after the Super Show and stuff you were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Something to watch.
Probably a Butcher versus Jeff Jarrett happens on Rampage or something.
Yeah.
God almighty.
Something along those lines.
Just
Hey,
sign
man.
Fabi Apache.
What if they're throwing a red herring and they're actually gonna partner with IWRG?
Oh, maybe with the crash too.
Partner with the
Dude,
Crash.
what if we get Pig Destroyer versus Cody Rhodes?
Nah, dude, they're partnering with Big Lucha.
They want We Seen the Dog, bro.
We see the dog. He's going over on the tribal chief. He's the real big dog.
Hear me out on this. We get War Games, right? We get La Porquisa Extrema versus the new bloodline, Solo Sikoa, Tongaloa, Tama Tonga, and who else did they sign?
They're getting Tala Tonga.
Oh yeah, Tala Tonga, and did they sign Jacob Fatu?
Probably, I don't know.
They've been saying he signed him, but he doesn't
if they
really
sign,
name.
imagine that 4-on-4, Porquisa Extrema versus the new bloodline, dude. Big money draw right there.
I can't do this anymore. My brain's broken from this conversation.
Once in a lifetime.
And maybe, if they're daring, throw in a Negocio Tramado in there. Throw in Tercero Jr. and his boys. Alright, well, we can move on from this.
Please.
We have a lot more to talk about. We
I'm
can't be
taking
talking
side
about
damage.
we can't be talking about the pig.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hit this on double time too, because we're already an hour in.
One more thing, sorry, for Triple Mania, the ending with the eyeball, thrilling stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm hoping it's for Tercero Jr. I'm really hoping it's him. Just great stuff all around. I really hope it's him.
That story is just not advanced at all. Two Triple
Yeah.
Manias.
There's an eyeball.
There's just an eyeball, man.
All right, let's very quickly send our recommended matches of the last week for CMLL.
Last 2 weeks or just this last week?
I think it's just this last week because I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did we talk about Blue Panther versus Echisato?
No, we haven't. So
okay, well there.
I'm counting that one. I'm counting that one as
okay.
There.
Okay, there. Blue Panther versus Echisato, first match, excellent match.
Excellent. I also recommend.
Michael Oku versus Angel de Oro from this last Tuesday was really good stuff for the Rev Pro British Heavyweight title.
Yeah, I recommend that one too. That was a great match.
Michael Oku and Templario from last Friday. Recommended.
Yeah, that was a good match. The Wolves Zaddy sent Sandokan Jr. versus Neon Star Jr. and Flip Gordon.
Yeah, I have to bring this up. Is Flip Gordon growing on us?
I believe so.
Yeah, I noticed that too. We're going through like the stages of like is it like of grief, and now we're kind of getting to acceptance that
He's not leaving anytime
he's
soon.
not leaving anytime soon, and he's doing the shirt pop now, and it's getting everybody going. He's found his footing a little bit. Yeah,
I mean, he is over. I think.
He does the handspring thingy, and that's
Yeah.
actually pretty cool. God damn it.
I think just like
Yeah.
in terms of in the ring too, from like when he started to now, he meshes with everybody a lot better. So I think he's adapted a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another match from Arena Puebla. We have Guerrero Maya Jr., Stigma, and Shelwa versus Neon, Max Star, and Brillante Jr. I'm the only one that watched it, but it was a great match. You can trust me on this because Cubs also said it was a great match.
Do they put a VOD of the Puebla TV airings on that YouTube channel? No.
I don't. I'll. I don't know. I have to check. They might have.
You might just have to catch it live. Yeah.
Yeah, if you can't get they do the live streams for the Arena Puebla every Sunday afternoon, I believe. It's Televisa Puebla, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Televisa Puebla on YouTube to like catch. I think it's like the final 3 matches of like every Arena Puebla show.
Hmm. Oh, recommendation. You don't have to watch the full match. Watch the finish. Los Divinos Laguneros against Crixus and Ryder. The diving lariat into the Fujiwara armbar.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, that was clean.
Actually, Foos, they might have to watch the full match because they'll miss the Raider inverted Death Valley driver from the middle rope onto Dark Panther.
That was also beast.
Yeah. That was. Ooh, actually, I also I would recommend. I know a lot of people hate this person. I hate them a lot too. They're the main reason that I dislike CML right now, or the biggest dislike in CML is this person. Kira, Stephanie Vakin, and Soxys versus like Catalina Lluvia and Tessa Blanchard.
Oh no, she's winning them over.
No. Everyone. I was saying this in the match. I was saying everybody but Tessa Blanchard did good in the match. That's specifically what I said.
That match was good, and it was a quick match too, in a good way.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's crazy.
The main event from last Friday's show.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, Dantes Jr., Esfinge, and Mystico versus Averno, Euphoria, and Soberano.
Yeah, Mystico's getting ready to pass the torch to Esfinge any day.
I was gonna say that's one where Atlantis Jr. wasn't. He got substituted by Mascara Dorada, I think.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he did get substituted.
Cage Match did not update that. So Cage Match listeners, if you're working there right now, update that, please.
Please.
Jr. was not on that card. He's got a knee injury.
Did we talk about the 2 weeks ago, the Friday, the show with the Trapasoños versus Max Star and Futuro?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
That one in the last one.
Okay,
that was
cool. Okay, also other matches from this week that happened, I recommend the Místico versus Alberto match. I mean, it was basically it was your usual Místico, appeal match, but it was good. If you can find the VOD for the Televisa Puebla show, then yeah, I recommend watching it.
That one will come out on Sunday.
Yeah, it'll come out on Sunday, and then there's also the second because it was a revancha match that they were having. It was yet again Guerrero Maya Jr., Stigma, and Sherwa versus Neon, Max Star, and Brillante Jr. The second match was also good, but first one was better.
Quick aside here, talking about Místico. I was gonna bring this up when we were done recommending matches, but I just want to say for those who celebrate the holiday, 20th anniversary of Místico, I just want to say you can call him what you want, but there's one thing you have to call him, and that's Taquillero, brother, because that man sold out Arena Puebla, got Coliseo de Guadalajara at their highest ticket sales for the year so far, Probably selling out Arena Mexico on Friday. Probably selling out Arena Coliseo on Saturday too, for being real.
Nah, he's not doing that. Zack Sabre Jr. versus Cero selling out at Coliseo.
Oh, look, he's the videos that people have taken of his entrances and just like the crowds at these shows, nuts, dude.
I'm not watching.
The one from Martes de Glamour in Guadalajara, bro, he comes out, and not to spoil anybody. No, actually, it's not really a spoiler because it already happened. He came out to first. They played the first little bit of AMLL, and just from the angle that they were showing, it was like way back. Everybody has their hands up, their phones out, recording this thing, going crazy, and then after they play AMLL a little bit, they play Me Muero, and everybody's singing, and it's crazy. They're turning the volume down on the song so the people can sing it, and I was just like, damn, bro. That's my goat right there. That's my
I was
goat
asleep
of
by this
goats.
time. I fell asleep during the entrance. I can't lie.
It's too loud.
I'm joking. I wasn't watching in the first place.
Oh. Anyway, good stuff. And if you are listening to this, I'm going to try my hardest to put this out tomorrow before. Wait, today
Fantastic
Thursday?
time.
Today's Thursday.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna try and put it out before the show starts tomorrow. But be prepared. There's a 90% chance. I feel like they're gonna do the same entrance, AMLL, and then Me Muero.
I'll mute the video if it does.
It's gonna be crazy. Imagine
Hater
this.
of the year.
10,000 Misty Maniacs singing along to Me Muero. It's gonna be incredible.
I'm good. I don't want to imagine that.
Oh man. Anyways,
What I do want to imagine next year, Último Guerrero, we will rock you. Woo.
speaking of Último Guerrero,
Yeah.
this is actually
Oh yeah.
Beautiful
Oops.
segue, Floke. Let's go.
look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Accidental segue.
Perfect bridge. Último Guerrero faces off against Okada on Saturday's Collision.
Insane.
Are they pre-taping it?
It's being taped right now, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, they're pre-taping. I think they're pre-taping the Collision. So yeah, Okada versus Último Guerrero. It was announced on Dynamite. Ran just like towards the end. I think it was after the show was originally supposed to end, but they were doing the overtime,
Mhm.
whatever term they use for it. And the pop, it was an eliminator match. Okada versus Ultimo Guerrero for what is it? The AEW Continental Championship? Is that what it's
Yes.
called?
Yeah.
Continental Championship. Yeah. If you know of Okada, he has history in Mexico.
Never heard of him.
That's actually where he debuted in Mexico.
It was one of
He debuted,
Último Guerrero was one of his trainers, right?
I think, for a little.
Toryumon?
He
Yeah.
might have been for a little. Yeah, I think it was for Toryumon. I think it was for Toryumon in Mexico. I might be mistaken on that though, but I believe his first match. I'm not sure if it's his first match ever, but one of his first matches ever was in the Arena Coliseo, the Ciudad de Mexico.
It's gonna be awesome, dude. If anyone is watching it, and you're not already an Último Guerrero fan, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of new Último Guerrero fans.
Yeah, hopefully Gran Guerrero shows up oiled up.
They're crazy, dude. He needs to take out the Elite by himself.
Oh my god.
And then
Dude, he could.
Stuka Jr.
Dude,
just
he does.
nails
Yeah,
Jack
he
Perry with something.
Oh,
He
dude,
does
if
the
he hits,
plancha.
yeah. Oh my god, he actually would kill fucking Jack Perry, man. Golly.
Honestly, you could get Hijo de Stuka Jr.
Oh, that's dangerous.
That'd be crazy.
Hijo de
4-on-4.
Stuka Jr. has some. Yeah, actually, no. Hijo de Stuka Jr. has some unfinished business with Euphoria right now. Oh yeah, talking. Actually, we'll mention a little bit later. Actually, I'll just throw it out since it's not even that important of a tournament. Hijo de Stuka Jr. and Stuka Jr. will not go play in SDS this past Sunday.
Yeah, they did. That was a good tournament,
It was a fun tournament,
especially for a Sunday.
man. Yeah, it was good for a Sunday. It was. I felt like the finish was a little cheap though. Just oh yeah, Euphoria really dislikes Hijo de Stuka Jr. So he's just gonna unmask him.
Bro, he had a ton of hair under that mask.
Yeah, he didn't get a new mask. He was covering his face with his hair.
Yeah. Stuka
That's why he
Jr.
couldn't raise the trophy.
I was gonna say Stuka Jr. has some crazy genes, dog. He has some strong genes because, I mean, Stuka Jr. has a pretty thick head of hair, and then Hijo de Stuka Jr. had a very thick head of hair as well. So
Yeah, and then I think like just yesterday on Informa, they revealed that Hijo de Stuka Jr. is like only 21 or 22, one of those two.
Golly.
that's nuts.
Yeah.
He's really good for, especially over the last. I feel like since last October,
Yeah,
he's
been
like hit
improving.
another
Yeah,
level. Yeah.
he's been improving a lot. Yeah, he's been honestly. If he was pushed more, honestly, I would have said have him win a Gran Alternativa, but I feel like it's already. Well, I wouldn't say it's too late, but I feel like since he's already been, I think in two of them, I think it might be a little too late. Actually, this past one that just happened this year might have been his first one, but I might be wrong on that.
He could win it.
Uh,
He's awesome. He's good.
he could be if it wasn't his second try, then I would definitely say give him a second opportunity. But honestly, we already know who should win the 2025 Gran Alternativa. It should be Sherwa. We all know that.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mystico
yeah,
and Shelwa.
yeah.
No, Guerrero, no, Guerrero Maya Jr. and Sherwa. Guerrero
Guerrero
Maya
is
Jr.
very
and
good.
Sherwa, or Hechicero and Sherwa. One of those two. I won't take
Oh, dude,
anybody.
Hechicero and Shelwa would. Oh my god.
Or Blue Panther and Sherwa, unless Blue Panther wants to team with his son.
He's like, yeah, I don't want to be with my boys. Come here, Chef.
You're my new son now.
He shows more Yavel than you do. Come over here.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that happened. More AEW and CML stuff. Some unfortunate news. Hechicero is facing MJF at Forbidden Door.
Yeah, I'm scratching my head on that one, honestly.
Very, very sad news. I mean, if since we're basically on the topic of Lucha, Rouge versus MJF also happened.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's good. Good Roosh beatdown match.
I wasn't watching live, so
Yeah,
I'll take your word.
it was good. Could have been better though. I feel like they have a better match in them.
Yeah, gotta run the blade.
Yeah. Nobody
What did you
runs
say
the blade.
yesterday? Trace the hairline?
Yeah, trace the hairline, straight rainbow style. Just from ear to ear, but go across the hairline. That's a real bleeder right there.
And I forgot. I think it was the Wrestling Observer newsletter. Yet again, they're reporting MJF versus Roosh happened on TV because Roosh is still banned from Forbidden Door, and it's like, please read on the topic before you start saying, I thought AEW solved all the issues between AAA and CML, because no, they did not. If anybody says that they solved the issue, if anybody's saying that AEW, out of everything, solved the issues between the two promotions, it's bullshit. Those issues are not going to be solved by Tony Khan, of all people. Trust me.
This is a little off topic, but I did want to mention this because this is breaking news of 52 minutes ago. that you said in the chat here. Tell us a little bit about this breaking news vlog. I want to hear about this.
Oh, yeah. So, I don't know what happened. I guess Ring of Honor happens every Thursday, so that's what I'm assuming. Um, but I think they were having a TV title match or an eliminator title match, something like that. I haven't watched, so I don't know who won. But I think they announced it that it was Atlantis Jr. had like he cut a promo and he was like, "All right, I call dibs on the person that wins." And so we're getting Atlantis Jr. versus Kyle Fletcher.
That's beast.
Not sure, not sure. I don't know where it's taking place.
Put it on Forbidden Door. Why not?
I think that run of
Oh.
shows that AEW is doing in Arlington,
They could
that
do
like
Death Before Dishonor, but that would
they're
be like
doing
almost
that at that
unrelated.
same venue in Texas. So that would make sense to do an Atlantis Junior match in Texas.
I could maybe go if I drove like a few hours. But yet again, I'm not sure if I want to watch a Kyle Fletcher match. So
I have a feeling that'll be a good match. Him and Atlantis Junior.
It'll be way better than the Jericho match for sure.
oh, well, anything's better than Jericho.
It's on the floor.
Yeah. Just like every Triplemania, the bar is just on the floor. It's not. It's basically non-existent.
I have faith. I think Atlantis Jr. can pull out a good match.
Hey, they should give him the title for being honest.
That would be crazy if Atlantis Jr. wins that belt.
Bring back double champ Atlantis Jr.
Bro, Atlantis politicking for his son, crazy.
Yeah.
He's gonna promise Tony a signed mask. He's gonna be like, "I'll give you the mask that I wore against Andrade."
He doesn't want that. He wants an Ultimo Guerrero mask.
Yeah, he does.
Hey, Tony Khan, make Ultimo Guerrero win the Eliminator match.
That'd be
if he's actually one of your favorites, then book him to win.
Fake fan.
Fake fan. You're not even booking one of your childhood favorites to win.
Yeah.
Ultimo Guerrero with one arm.
Oh yeah, just destroying Okada.
If they do a chop battle, Ultimo Guerrero is gonna rip his chest to pieces, bro. Like, I watched that clip again from last December of Andrade and Ultimo Guerrero. In La Laguna, what el estadio? Or,
Yeah. I don't know.
It's not a stadium. Yeah. La Arena Olímpica Laguna, bro.
Ooh.
I know their chests were hurting so bad because they were chopping for like 3 minutes straight.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
If they just recreate that,
maybe they could maybe do that if they're given enough time. Hopefully.
Oh, and one more, probably the biggest AEW Lucha news of the week. Metalik is back.
Oh,
Raising Cane, is that Raising Cane sponsored Metalik that we're talking about?
He's sponsored by Raising Cane's?
Well, he was on a show that was sponsored by Raising Cane's.
What?
It was some random indie show, and I just saw like the Raising Cane's. It was like big in the censor.
That's awesome. He's tagging with Commander here, so he's gonna teach Commander to slow it down a little bit.
He's got to show us something, man. He has to show us something.
Yeah, he's on. This might be his last chance. He's on probation.
A bunch of the tweets were saying, "I bet you Tony accidentally put Metalik instead of Mascara Dorada on the fucking."
Somebody, no, he probably said book Mascara Dorada, and somebody was like, they Googled it, and they were like, oh, here's the Mascara Dorada.
Yeah, I got him. He was a lot cheaper than we thought.
Don't worry, boss, I called him.
Don't worry, he'll be here.
That's crazy. Oh man. Oh, very quickly, Leyenda de Plata. Who's in?
Oh yeah. Okay, so we only have the first round. We only have the first torneo cibernético. So Leyenda de Plata Block A, that's happening on July 12th. The people announced are Volador Jr., Máscara Dorada, Flip Gordon, Ángel de Oro, Brillante Jr., Futuro, Villano Tercero Jr., and Stigma.
Good stuff. Who do you think? Who's your pick for that block? Not who do you think will win? Who do you want to win?
Oh, out of this block, probably Ángel de Oro. Probably Ángel de Oro or Villano Tercero Jr., but Villano Tercero Jr. is not happening. Ángel de Oro is unlikely because he was just in the tournament final not too long ago, so.
Soups, who do you want?
I need another big run from the Predator here, Volador Jr.
Beast.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he's the winner this one.
I'm gonna go Villano Tercero Jr. I don't care if he doesn't have a chance of winning. I think that he's gonna look awesome.
I thought you were gonna say Flip Gordon.
No, next year. This time next year, we'll all be saying that.
We're gonna be like Flip.
This would be the Club Flip Gordon podcast.
No.
I'm gonna send him a DM and ask him if he wants to come on.
Dude, that'd be great.
Just say don't listen to any episode before.
Don't listen to any episode besides the most recent one.
Hey, man, the only one you gotta listen to is the very last one because we say you've been pretty good now.
Yeah.
Don't say pretty good now. We say that you've been pretty good.
Don't listen to our original opinions on you, brother.
Yeah.
But yeah, if the first person getting eliminated is probably Stigma or Futuro.
I think it's got to be Futuro, unfortunately, because Stigma has a belt at least.
Though so does Futuro.
Oh wait,
Wait, how many people in here have a belt? 1, 2, 3, 5 of these people have a belt. Okay. So yeah, one of the persons that doesn't even have a belt is Volador Jr.
damn, he really doesn't have a belt, huh?
Damn. Hard times.
It's fine.
Float, can I get a heat check here? What would you do if Brilliante Jr. won the whole tournament?
Dog, I'm gonna set up a podcast for at least 2 weeks.
I just wanted to check.
If anybody, look, I know they haven't announced Block B, but honestly, Neon should be in the finals, or he should win, because I would say, yeah, this would be a good tournament to have Neon win.
Oh, and for anybody who's not super familiar with Leyenda de Plata, it's mainly like welter, middle, lightweights. There's not going to be like any heavyweights in it. So,
Yeah. So no Shelwa, no Oil del Gran Guerrero,
Damn.
no Akuma, no Dark Panther, none of those guys.
yeah, no big guys.
Mystico will be in Block B, and then we'll get Mystico versus Mascara Dorada, and Mystico will win again.
No, he won't.
Still going over big, brother.
I don't know. I think they're gonna do some shenanigans to get Mascara Dorada eliminated this year. He's probably gonna have like a mask pull or something like that. Because he
Yeah.
won last year. Man, why can't Rocky Romero be back full time, man?
They need him
They
over
should
AEW.
just run back to the final from last year, and I'd be perfectly fine with that.
God, that was so good.
Yeah, honestly, I'd be fine with them running back Rocky versus Dorada one more time.
Great matches.
Oh, and then they also announced some matches for the Felino and Aniversario shows.
That's my goat right there, Felino.
So
They're
for
gonna have
the
Pantera and Pantera, or Hijo de Pantera,
Hijo del,
right?
yeah, Hijo del Pantera, yeah, they're for the Puebla show that's happening on the 1st of July. They're gonna have Felino and Felino Jr. versus Octagon and Hijo del Octagon. Sounds horrible. On the Guadalajara show, they're gonna have this one. Actually, sounds probably like it'll be the best one. They're having Felino and Felino Jr. versus Blue Panther and Dark Panther.
That was gonna be awesome.
Yeah, and then the Friday show they're gonna have Felino and Felino Jr. versus Pantera and Hijo del Pantera. I think this is a CMLL debut for Hijo del Pantera.
It is. Have you seen anything else of him outside CMLL?
I might have watched like maybe like one indie match with him, but I haven't watched much of his work because I think he mostly works indies.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen any of his. So, look, in an alternate timeline, we would get Felino and Felino Jr. versus Hijo del Santo and Hijo del Santo Jr.
You mean Axel?
Axel and Axel Jr.
Axel? No, wait. Can Axel and Hijo del Santo coexist in a tag match? So yeah, it's
oh, God.
oh yeah, and there's the Fantastica Mania cards that are coming up. They look good. Well, I think every show besides the Friday, I think every other card besides the Friday card looks the best.
I think the Friday card is going to get redeemed by the crowd. I think the crowd's going to be really hot, and there's going to be like a lot of people there. So
The Saturday show just looks so much better, man.
I'll have to watch that one too. I'll be on that Leyenda tier again.
I mean, what the best match that might be on the Friday show was probably gonna be Volador and no, not that one. It's probably gonna be Máscara Dorada and Templario versus Taichi Ishimori and Rocky. That'll probably be the best match. That first match that's happening on the show is gonna be abysmal, though.
It's gonna kill the crowd. That's okay. That's why it's the opener.
Dude, that's gonna kill. No, that's just gonna kill. That would kill my interest for the
Man,
entirety of
I don't know what you're talking about. Dr. Carante is going to hit the corkscrew elbow drop, and they're going to be set for the rest of the show.
Okay, yo, okay, so you want to see Dr. Caronte Uno go over Max Star and Futuro?
Hey, man.
We don't want to see it, but we're gonna see it.
Hey, we're going to see it.
Dude, no. these guys aren't even like on the same level. On the
Oh.
Tuesday card, at least Futuro and Max are like on the third or fourth match. Like Torcaronte Uno 1 and 2 are always in the opening matches.
The world's just not ready for that innovative offense.
And then the main event, we have Mystico versus I'm here on vacation, Hiromu Takahashi.
Hiroshiko, bro. He's wearing the mask out.
Yeah. I
I
don't
think
know.
the match last year was pretty good, wasn't it? Their Sunday show.
No.
You didn't think it was good?
No, dude, that finish was so horrible.
I didn't think it was that bad. I thought the match was good.
Hiromu was not trying.
Hater of the
That's
year
what
right here, man.
I just dislike. Like, if Hiromu tries, it could be a great match, but just if he doesn't try, then he's probably just gonna knock. He's just gonna make this match just way worse.
We'll see. We'll see. Hoping for good things though. Tune in
Yeah,
next week where we're going to be talking about the results and everything.
yeah.
Everything
Well, at
else
the
under the sun.
Saturday show looks awesome. Besides the Tessa Blanchard match, I don't know why they always seem to just honestly, whoever at the NJPW office decided to, hey, we don't want Tessa Blanchard on the Fantastica Mania Mexico show. I just want to thank you for keeping her off the show. Like seriously. The Saturday show, the one that everybody, well, not everybody's talking about, but the match that everybody keeps begging for, for another match, Zack Sabre Jr. versus Hechicero. Yo, you guys can finally get it, but you have to pay $35.
Worth it.
Yeah.
They already get
But
25 from me every month. Another 10.
but you'll also get to watch Ángel de Oro versus Rocky Romero in a match relámpago. That sounds pretty worth it to me. And the main event has Místico and Taiji Ishimori versus Hiromu and Volador Jr. Could be good. Thankfully,
Yeah,
we'll
that's
have Volador and Taiji Ishimori to cover up all the bullshit shenanigans we'll probably get from Místico and Hiromu. So
that's 4 dudes that walk a little funny.
yeah.
That's just my input there.
What else? There's the Monday show. The Monday show has the Puebla show. This is the one that just got announced, I think, today. We have, well, I gotta mention it because it mentions our boys. So we have Audaz, Futuro, and Shelwa versus Cancerbero, Multi, and Luciferno. And then we have a title match for the national middleweight championship between Guerrero Maya Jr. and Neon. And then we have a big match. I don't think we've seen this match, but we have Zack Sabre Jr. versus Virus. Then the semi-main event, we have Hiromu versus Templario in a one-on-one. We're getting 2 one-on-ones surprisingly, but hey, one of them is Zack Sabre Jr. versus Virus, so I can't complain. And the main event has Místico and Máscara Dorada versus Taiji Ishimori and Rocky Romero. Sounds good on paper, but we'll probably have to wait. We'll have to wait until Sunday to watch some of the matches.
It's going to be like July before we get to see those.
Yeah. Hey, but at least we will get to watch Zack Sabre Jr. versus View, so
it'll be good. I have to record that one. Keep it vibe.
Yeah, that one. Oh yeah, gotta keep that one especially. Oh, and then I forgot to mention the Sunday show because okay, the Sunday show actually has one match that might honestly like blow us away, which is Averno versus Rocky Romero. Like to me, I honestly would never think of that match, but it sounds very good. It sounds like it has it's capable of being a great match. And then we get Hiromu and Los Depredadores versus Taiji Ishimori and the Villanos. This might be the time that we get are the Villanos joining is Taiji Ishimori and still in Bullet Club?
Yeah, he's in the Bullet Club Rejects.
Never mind. I don't want the Villanos in there.
Yeah, you don't want him with Kenta and Chase Owens.
Oh hell no! I'm no, yeah, no. They can join House of Torture though.
All right.
Yeah, we gotta cut him off.
Tell us about. Let's. Oh wait. You're still going, right?
Oh, there's a Místico and Máscara Dorada versus Zack Sabre Jr. and everybody's favorite AEW wrestler, Mysterious Magnus.
Yeah.
Your goat right there.
Oh, oh, and I guess we're gonna talk about cross promotional stuff. MLW announced what matches they announced? They announced
Mystico and
uh
Magnus.
and Kumura versus Atlantis Jr.
Yeah, come on, Atlantis
That's
Jr.
real.
It's for some tournament. I don't remember the name of it because I just don't have that much interest. But
In
it's in
Florida.
a
Yeah.
tournament. Yeah, it's in a tournament that's going on for MLW. So we'll see what happens there, and it's time to talk about some AML.
I was gonna say, take us home here, folk. Give us this AML roundup before we wrap this one
All
up.
right. So for the last few weeks that we haven't been recording, but watch. Well, actually, before I start fully talking about AML, watch Castigador, Kaoma Jr. and Sherwa versus Blue Panther Templario and Hechicero. Very good indie match. Okay, so now moving on to AML. We have watch Angel Azteca Jr., Sonic, and Rey Arabe versus Imperio and Imperio, Psicoloco, and Cardio Loco from the 2nd of June. There's also Sonic and Oso Negro Jr. versus Turbo and Cardio Loco versus Angel Azteca Jr. and Buffalo Blanco. Check out those matches. You won't regret it. Trust me. And also, upcoming AML match sounds really really good. We have Sonic Sonic and Angel Azteca Jr. and Hijo del Soberano versus Shunga Shunga Jr., Cardio Loco, and Psico Loco. It sounds like a great match. Um, and actually, I wanted to bring up if so, Cardio Loco and Psico Loco are part of a tag team called Schizophrenia. Um, they're basically like these clown dudes. They kind of like the Leatherface sort of. I would say that's kind of what they look like. But if you're looking for if you just like you're tired of a bunch of bunch of flippy stuff and or you're tired of like the usual brawling that they do in like the indie luchas like IWRG or just other ones that where it's like the Parks or Hijo de Fishman or Fresero Jr., the Pigs, all those guys. You guys should really check out Psico Loco and Cardio Loco because these guys, I don't know how to describe it. The way that I would describe it is that they have like old school rudo tactics. Like it's really fun. Like I have a bunch of fun watching their matches because they just have like that old school rudo energy, and that's honestly just something that I can appreciate and really enjoy. So check them out. Check out their matches if you can find them on YouTube. As always, the Ángel el Elegante channel. That's where you can watch a bunch of Comarca Lagunera indies. That's where you can watch a bunch of their matches. And like I said, I recommend the one where they were facing Sonic, Rey Árabe, and Angel Azteca Jr. Check out that match.
Good stuff. Honestly, I don't know any other podcast that's covering AMLL right now. So, folks, you're getting some good stuff here. Finger on the pulse of more grassroots, local Mexican lucha libre from Floke here. So, very much appreciate your coverage on that, Floke.
Dude,
Beast.
that match that I announced that I said, it sounds really good. Not only that, but they also announced a match that's happening in Arena Olímpico Laguna. It sounds really good.
I want to go there so bad.
Dude, it would probably be a blast to go there and see like a Sonic match or something like that over there, or even like a Angel Azteca Jr. Because they just announced a match. They just announced Bendito, not Oni el Bendito, but Bendito from La Comarca Lagunera. Sonic and Danny Phantom Jr. Yes, that's his name.
Huh? That's so beast.
versus King Perio, Borrego Salvaje Jr. and Sparco Jr., which this sounds like it could be a very good match. And yes, there is a Danny Phantom Sr.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's wild. I think that's about wraps it up for us today, right?
Yeah,
I think so.
There's one thing I do want to say.
it's musical, I swear to God.
No. Have you guys listened to that Atlantis Junior ROH announcement?
I
No.
didn't listen to it.
I don't know how else to say this. Atlantis Junior has the most perfect English. I think, like, he sounds like, just listen to this. I can cut this out of the actual episode, but I need you. I want to hear your reaction to this because this is literally what he sounds like. And let me know if
Okay.
it's too loud or too quiet.
I'm Atlantis Jr., a professional wrestler of CMLL, and I have a special message. I want to challenge the winner of Lee Johnson versus Kyle Fletcher for the Ring of Honor TV title. But I want to face the winner in my house, Arena Mexico. I want to show the world that the best wrestlers are from Mexico City and CMLL. See you soon. Hello, guys. I'm Atlantis Jr.
He kind of sounds like an AI. Like that's how it sounds.
I mean, it's better. I mean, hey, at least he can speak it. I mean, there's, whenever it's the other way around, we've seen how bad it can be.
That's unbelievably good. I'm praising him on the highest degree right now. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Shout out his teachers. Shout out his
That's
tutors.
that's like top tier. Like, you have like, for like the best, the ones that are like, for Mexican wrestlers, like you have up there, Rush's pretty good, Sherla's up there. Sherla can actually send, he can type messages and shit in English. But yeah, Atlantis Jr. is up there.
That is crazy. Honestly, I've never heard him speak English before. You heard him speak English before?
I have, yeah. I've
I haven't.
spoken it before. I think like on an Informa or something like that. But yeah, I've heard him speak English before.
This is the first time I heard him speak English. Wow. Or maybe I had and I just buried it in my mind, but that was awesome. Anyway, that's the end of this episode. Thank you all so much for listening. We truly appreciate it. You got any comments, questions, concerns, or just thoughts you want to tell us?
Send us an email.
I missed the email last time.
It is theclublucha@gmail.com. Theclublucha@gmail.com. Flo, anything you want to say before we wrap up?
Watch AMLL.
Perfect. Soups.
Make Flo happy. Watch AMLL.
Great stuff. I have nothing to say except watch some AMLL.
Go.
But we appreciate you again so much for listening. Until next time, we'll catch you later.
Later.
Peace.